We're still trying to figure out who they are, but what are you going to be keeping an eye on, and who are you going to be keeping an eye on today?
Yeah, that's actually they're coming here with a really talented team. You got Max Wallbaum, who's a transfer from Tufts. He was really lights out against Hopkins recently. Luke McMillan, who was an amazing goalie, transfer from Carolina, and he's going to play. He's going to play a big role in really trying to figure how they're going to break down the Duke offense and stop them. Jack Dolan is a great midfielder, and again led by Galloway, who's actually coached here in the early parts of the championship years in 2011, 12, and into 13 and 14 before he was at Providence, and then over to Jacksonville. So we're looking for a really good game. I think that there's going to be a lot of physicality, a lot of transition that Duke hopes to take advantage of. Really, they really are trying to transform this team into a transitional team and do it in a way that they're really winning a lot of those unsettled opportunities.
On the Duke side, winners on Friday, 17-7 over Manhattan, 3-0 quickly out of the gates to start the year. And we've seen all the offense, but I know a lot of focus will always be on Brendan O'Neill, but they've got a lot of other guys around him.
Yeah, Brendan is we always say this, he's a generational player. He's really redefining a lot of the game. Dyson Williams, right, is a supplement and a counterpart, and with him on offense, and Nakai Montgomery, you got to always be watching. Jake Naso about to take the face-off. Really incredible talent. A lot of these guys worked together and played in high school. And then Adler anchoring the defense with Stevenson and Bauer. So we're in for a really great match here.
Well, we're set to go here from Koskinen Stadium. A overcast day, cooler than it has been here, and the face-off won by Jacksonville out of the gates. And we saw Jordan Guider getting the country.
The Dolphins want to take their time.
Ball bomb to the turf. Flag goes up, but he finishes.
Yeah, it was just a really nice inside dodge there. He playing a lot as a sophomore.
Hard to net it, and Dyson picks up right where he left off.
Yeah, Dyson loves attacking from the left side. He's a Canadian player. He can play any side, but he has a signature kind of dodge from right off the goal line, extended. He brings the stick in when he can, hides it, and then brings it back and shoots lefty. A lot of times on the ground. It's really hard to defend. He's up for them.
Jack Dolan finds teammate there. Yes, Griner.
Really unbelievable. And those kinds of saves become deflating if you're playing offense, because you're looking at a shot like that where it should have gone in, and Superman came, reared his head again. That was a great save, which really led to the goal.
You see how quickly the transition happens for Duke. We talk about the pace, and from the moment that save was made, it gets all the way down the field. O'Neill finds Dyson Williams in a matter of.
You're pretty excited about how you're playing, because Adler had to make 4 crazy saves in order to have the game be where it is, and now you're tied up. So you're saying to yourself, well, he can't possibly do that all game. Well, that just happened, right? So now we're knotted, and both teams need to really focus on executing and moving that ball.
Jeremy Winston with the goal. Grad student. He's had a good year so far. He was playing with today. Just the second game of this 2022 year, but they have high hopes this year. What an effort by Jack Dolan, taking it all the way through, cutting up that Duke defense and finding the back of the net to give Jacksonville a lead.
That was just a missed assignment. Duke was sort of caught.
Busting through the defense. Little miscommunication there as two Duke players run into each other.
Stick, so they're essentially man up right now. Yeah.
And O'Neill delivers, top shelf. It's been O'Neill with this goal ends that huge drought he had too, David. He didn't score at all on Friday.
Yeah, this Friday was sort of a chippy game, I think. Brendan had a lot of very physical defenders matched up against him from Manhattan.
McAdory had a goal on Friday. It's Lully here working to the right side. Great pass, finds Robertson, an easy put away.
So when you see that kind of thread the needle, Lully saw that before he even started his dodge. He saw the sneak of Robertson from the right side. He saw it setting up. He saw him sort of hesitate. He did a little stutter step because he was giving Robertson the time to get fully in place, and then he just
Jack Dolan behind the cage, finds a cutting teammate, and it just sneaks by Adler's Max Walbaum once again, his second today.
It was a really good tight end feed. You know, a ridiculous save that actually the ball did go in, but he had that. I'm thinking he absolutely wants that back. It trickled in.
The door comes on. Drops it off to Dyson Williams, who's got a couple of goals here to lead Duke today. See, he draws a double.
Nice.
Great pass.
Beautiful.
Right there to Montgomery, who drops it down low. O'Neal to Montgomery. And Duke's got the lead once again, 5-4.
So settled play, that's what Duke has to, Duke has to rely on those kinds of settled plays every time. They know how to do it. They just need to relax and get that ball in the right player's stick at the right time. Beautiful, beautiful pass, beautiful shot.
Freary has been good so far. 1 assist in the opener. Got his first career start. He's a guy they're really excited about.
They're looking to do some switches behind, try to get the right matchups.
Finds a cutting wall bomb. He finds space, is able to wiggle out of the defense there. Spins around and gets it past Adler to even it up again.
Yeah, it goes back to that body size. His frame up top is huge. It's hard to get any stick around him to try to check him. So he was able to catch that ball at a crazy angle, pull it in, and then rear around, really without even seeing where he was shooting and taking just a great shot, virtually one-on-one with the goalie. But there's mismatches.
The shot clock reset to 60 seconds, so some time here to work. But another wide open right in front of the crease opportunity for Reed Smith, and he puts it away. 6-5.
6-5, that's a perfectly execute. Again, how were they going to win today? Coach Galloway said execution and pace, right? So what did they do? They slowed the ball down. They had a break. They could have
did a great job in that first quarter. Finished off with a goal in the final few seconds to end on a high note. Looking to do it once more here. It's Walbaum. 10 seconds here. Shot clock running down. Gonna have to get to goal to find an opportunity. He fires one in past Adler. Walbaum, 4 goals already, and that one maybe his best of the game.
Yeah, he's again the guy's great size, great shot. He waited for the right matchup. He got a short stick. He started the dodge, the short stick.
To Johns Hopkins, dropped that one 11-8. The 16th ranked Johns Hopkins. They went on the road and competed. The second half, they just could not find the net. Was the biggest issue for them. Can they change that today? Well, off to a good start here in the second half. Jack Dolan finishes one.
Yeah, Dolan came in there. There was really no slide. And you saw that he was intending to go to the goal from about 17 yards out. So I don't know where the breakdown was on that one.
So Duke falls behind 8-5. O'Neal with a goal today. Hasn't been that involved in the offense though, and Milliken takes that one away.
Yeah, he's getting a little frustrated playing like that. But at the same time, I think that you got to know that there's plenty of time in this game.
Dolan takes the contact, bounces off, it takes the shot, and delivers once again for Jacksonville. The Dolphins extend their lead 9-5.
Yeah, they're just outplaying the Devils right.
What Coach Stanowski wants to see, though, playing these games back-to-back like that. But they got a very difficult test right now against this Jacksonville team. Another shot. Gets by Adler. I think he's surprised that it snuck by that near side and got inside the post there, but it did, and Jacksonville has doubled up Duke now 10-5.
Yeah, the Duke defense looks like it's just, sort of watching what's going on instead of dictating the terms.
This third quarter, and Duke now in transition.
Yeah, so that started with a guy I consider to be complete X factor, right? So that's Cole Krause, number 66. He comes in off the wings. He plays close in defense. He's a playmaker. He gets things disrupted, and he's a freshman.
Garrett Ledman, though, transition goal, big one for Duke. Is this the one that jump starts the Blue Devils here this afternoon. Wide.
You know, they practice these scenarios during the week. They practice at a minute, they practice at 30 seconds, they practice at 15 seconds. So they know there's a play right here that they're going to try to materialize.
So less than 15 seconds to do so. Able to stay in bounds there. Gets it back to his teammate. Adler comes out of the net, and it gives an opening that time for Jacksonville. And they take advantage.
Yeah, that play was a little bit unruly on Duke's behalf. They seemed to come out of the goal, and Adler had to come and recover. I don't know why they were playing them out that far.
With the goal that time. And now 25 seconds for Duke possibly to add one on here. We've seen Jacksonville finish off each of the first 2 quarters, potentially the third here with that goal. But can Duke change momentum here heading into the fourth? Robertson trying to work. He does find space and does trickle it through to the back of the net, and a big goal for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, that was key. Winning that face-off, Tyler Carpenter came down, putting it in the hands of your clutch. Arguably one of the most clutch players that Duke has ever had in terms of big head. So, anything's possible. But right now, when you see that penalty down there and then this one right here, those aren't things that are going Duke's way. Sometimes you have a game where things do not go your way. They have a free play here. They have 19 more seconds on the shot clock. So, they're trying to limit the amount of time Duke could have the ball.
Corporal working hard against Camille, and he finds space somehow. Camille upset as that one gets past Adler for the goal. What do you think Camille was looking there from his teammates?
Well, I think he was upset with the ref. I think he thought he was being held, and he wanted the call, and then the.
And it's not a big surprise to see Jacksonville respond this way after that loss at Johns Hopkins. Coach Galloway said that his team, it was one of the best conversations that he's heard in the locker room after a loss. It's very critical conversations as Bohunter fires. Low side past Adler.
Yeah.
13-7.
Yeah, Duke's defense looks like it's scratching their heads. They're just looking for some kind of answer. These aren't a top 20 team. In fact, they're playing like they're a top 10 team today. The Jacksonville. The question is, can you continue that all season long, right?
And can you continue it here for a full 60? That's the question, as Duke is able to answer. Make it 13-8. Denenza that time matched his career high on Friday with 3 points, had a goal and an assist. Denenza again. 5 minutes to go here. O'Neal, can he come through for Duke? He goes to net. He gets hammered hard up high. The ball does find the back of the net. It was hard to tell there. I think the team, before celebrating, wanted to check on their teammate O'Neal, who took a hard shot.
Yeah. If that was basketball, that would be a flagrant foul. Brendan shot that. He was pretty far out, but he's got the power to take those shots. So, that's one of those things where, you want the ball in O'Neal's stick.
Man finds himself wide open, and that could be a big, big goal for Jacksonville. The defense breaks down for Duke, and it's an easy 14th goal that time for the Dolphins.
Yeah, that was, I wouldn't say that was a dagger, but it was dagger-like. Definitely something that...
That goal by Jacob Greiner for Jacksonville now. Duke has to work fast. Shot that time is buried. Sean Lully, just what Duke needed. Lully's 5th goal of the season. Now we're going to get to a bit of a frantic pace, it seems like. Kind of feels that way, huh?
Duke on, but we'll see where it goes. It's a big task in front of them.
So we'll see if Duke can get one quickly here. Montgomery does sneak it by. Milliken there. So right out of the timeout, Duke gets a goal in just 9 seconds.
Right. So this face-off is key, right? And he's probably already put in a play.
On 3.
You're keeping him at arm's length. Keeping McAdory out there.
McAdory. He finds Dyson Williams, who finishes it. So another goal for Duke. Now it's just 2 goals. 14-12, 45 seconds. I mean, Duke's doing what they appears to be just a matter of seconds here. That ball flung high in the air like a punt. Brought down by Adler.
Celebration on.
Jacksonville storms the field. The Dolphins have pulled the upset, defeating number 3 Duke in Koskinen Stadium, 14-12. Program-defining win, as you mentioned, for Galloway as he hugs his staff. Daps all around for this Jacksonville team. They came in and they answered the moment.
Yeah, it's a great story. I mean, Galloway is such a great champion, really. Everything he's ever done in his career as a player and a coach, and you know, coming back here to his, to his old home here at Duke, where he was